Hello there, my name is Veronica and I'm gonna quickly show you how to flash a custom ROM from a very stock custom firmware for the Rockchip MK808 device. Okay, now what you need to do first is just plug the USB cable that came with the device, with the MK808. Here it is. Okay, you just need to plug it from the OTG port, which is in there. You can see, but it says OTG port. Just do not use the power port. Okay, just connect it from the OTG directly to your PC USB port. Any USB, I think it's just fine. I use the one from the sides. And I have here connected USB hub. It's not powered, but I just use it for now to control my MK808 with this Haswell remote control. Alright, so once you have plugged your device, it's gonna boot up. Okay, I'm already boot up in here, and you can see it's a stock firmware. It's not rooted or anything. You can see it because of the kernel version and build number, okay, and the model to confirm your device. All right, so now what's the trick in here? The first thing that you need to do is to check developer options. We go to developer options and you need to make sure that USB debugging is not checked. Okay, just if it's like that, exactly like this, just leave it alone. Now go up to security and make sure that unknown sources is checked. Okay, this is good. This needs to be like this. All right, now we go up, and most likely you will think out of the box that you should just check this, connect to PC, and that your PC is gonna recognize it. Well, wrong. People, it's just that's the problem that people have. Okay, so I'm gonna show you quickly how to change this. Okay, so your device gets recognized by your computer. So what you need to do is not go to the Android settings, but to the other settings, the ones from this side. Alright, and now here's the tricky thing. Just go to device and click on the USB computer connection, and here you have three options, and the standard one, the default one, is MTP, and that's where is the error there. I mean, your computer is not going to recognize your device while MTP is checked. You need to be in mass storage. Okay, at least I mean, it's not that it's not going to recognize it, you know, like for anything it will, but for flashing, that's what we want to do, flash a custom ROM, it's not going to work. Okay, so I repeat, just go to settings, the Rockchip settings, device, and then click on USB computer and make sure that mass storage is checked, not MTP. All right, there. Now just go back. You can even you don't need to go back to the previous settings, but in here, then after you did the trick in device, just go back to system and give it a click on USB settings. You will see that do you hear that sound? So that sound is good. Okay, what it happened is that you just connected to USB mass storage. All right, so you're gonna read right here, turn off USB storage. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what the video resolution gives me. So now we're going to check out, verify that my device has been recognized. simply by just opening the batch tool directly right there. Okay, just open the Rockchip Batch Tool, like if you were just going to flash in there. If you will see, you will notice this difference. Okay, before, if you had the MTP option enabled, if you open it, the batch tool, on that time you will see that this number, it was grayed out exactly like the other numbers. But now that we change from MTP to master storage, you see a pink background in there. So what we need to do now is simply just flash. All right. So first you're gonna click on switch. Okay, that's gonna put our TV in flash mode. Okay, right now I'm in flash mode, and I can confirm it because here this button, it changed from pink to green. So green is good. Okay, it says success 1, fail 0. All right, now what we are going to do is just pick my custom ROM. But let me tell you, okay, I have, for example, for Finless 1.7 and also for Finless 2.1, I have made the ROM to my likings. That means that I have modified it to be in a update.img format. As you can see here in my the ROMs I have modified. Okay, and I have included also the to dark for you kernel, not the stock kernel provided by Finless. All right, so what I need to do, and don't worry guys, I mean, I will show you in another video how to make this. Okay, just to make it simple, and have it in the update.img format, so you can flash it with the Rockchip Batch Tool version 1.6. This is the latest batch tool. Okay, the latest of the latest versions. So it's I think I found this tool very more easier, okay, than the one provided by Finless. Actually, I like the update.img format. I just prefer that kind of ROM. But for now, let's just stick to the Finless steps to flash in a ROM. Okay, so now that we are in the flash mode, we just exit this because we don't need it anymore. We go and find the Finless ROM. I have it in here. Okay, now we open the ROM flash tool provided by Finless. All right, but now before that, I mean, you will need to, I already have installed the drivers. Okay, but what you're going to do is that if you haven't installed the drivers, here you're gonna see MK808. Then just right click on that. I'm gonna take as example this one. Then just pretend that this is, it says MK808. All right, so you just click it and update driver software. Then browse my computer for drivers. Okay, then you just browse where the drivers are, yada yada yada, and my drivers are in here, Rockchip USB driver. Okay, and click include subfolders and just click next. It will install. That should be it. Okay, anyways, I don't remember really the steps after installing this, but I think you first need to do this in order to get into flash mode. Exactly, so you're gonna get this out of the box. So you first need to come to device manager, install the drivers. Okay, then your device is going to reboot, and then you do the flash mode thing. Okay, what I just did at first. So I hope you don't get confused, but it's really necessary for you to install first the drivers in order to get into flash mode. If you don't have the drivers, you won't be able to get into flash mode. Okay, I have my drivers installed because you can see here it says class for Rock USB devices. If you get this, that means that you have installed your drivers successfully and Rockchip USB device. There you go. Okay, these two. Okay, now let's keep it going. Now I'm gonna open this to flash the custom ROM provided with Finless. Everything is set up to simply work. So from here, what you need to do once you are in flash mode again is to erase NAND. Just wait until it erases the NAND. Okay, erasing done. Now we're going to flash the ROM. Now, why I don't like that much this tool? Because lately it has given me this friggin' error. Okay, this test device failed. I hate this. Right now I'm always getting, when I use this tool, this Finless ROM flash tool, I always get this error. But I have fixed it in the way that I told you before. So what I'm going to do is not use this tool at all. Okay, but I will erase none to just make sure that everything is clear. And I'm gonna use the other tool. Okay, you may go ahead and use this tool. For the first time I was actually successful using this tool, but now that I have flashed so many custom ROMs, now I'm getting these errors, so I really can't use this anymore. Okay, so I go back to the tool that I was using before, the Rockchip Batch Tool version 1.6. I'm gonna open this and I'm going to search for my custom Finless ROM. Here it is. I have actually made the 3 versions. This version here, it has the stock kernel provided by Finless and 720p boot and kernel images. Okay, not 1080p, not full HD. Okay, now here I have the only change that I have made is that I had included a 2.4U 700p kernel, and that's it. And here I have added the 1080p, so this is full HD. It has the full HD boot and kernel images. Alright, so what I have read, and actually what I need, because you see my ROM TV is not that big, so what I need is just the 220 images. So I'm going to flash the one with the 2.4U kernel because that's the one that works best for most of us. Alright, so I'm just gonna pick it, and you're gonna see that I'm not gonna get any error with the other tool I did, and you're gonna see how successfully it's going to flash and it's going to boot into the Finless 1.7 ROM. Alright, so now what you have to do is to click restore. Why not directly upgrade? Because restore is gonna erase the NAND again, so it's gonna lower level format it first and then start flashing and verifying the flashing of the ROM. Alright, we're gonna wait. This may take a while. Let me tell you, I was in the Finless 1.7 ROM, which is actually the best that I have tried. I don't like really the others because of the look or any other shit. But anyway, Finless 1.7 works the best for me with the 2.4U kernel. And I had to go back to stock firmware, okay, in order to in order to make this video, only for you guys. Okay, so don't worry, I'm gonna make a separate video, another video, to explain how can you make these kind of ROMs, so you have them separately. Okay, it's very easy to do, you know. It's not gonna take you not even 10 minutes to do that, and so you can flash them later. We're waiting. It should be done soon. Less than a minute. It's out of focus. Okay, it's almost done. Alright, that's it. So again, green is good, red is that you did something wrong. So green means that you have successfully flashed the ROM. So now let's go back to the TV, which is turned off by itself, but it's okay because it finished flashing, so that doesn't matter. And there it is. Okay, so that's the boot animation of Finless 1.7 for the MK808. And let's wait anyway to finish the booting, so you see that it has really successfully flashed the ROM and it's not going into any boot loop or something like that. Okay, until we wait that, let's just get back to here, and you really just need to just exit that and leave your computer alone. Now you can go ahead and enjoy your device, set it up and stuff like that. Okay, I really recommend using a remote control. This one works fine for me, and there it is. I need to pick from in a second. There's I'm going to okay, it booted up now, but what I have learned with this ROM is that it doesn't get like all the power that it really needs to boot up perfectly. So what I'm going to do is just to unplug the cable. Okay, you won't need your computer anymore because you just flashed the ROM and it's time to play now. So now what you're going to do is just put the connected to the power port. Okay, we took it off the OTG port where it was and we put it in the power port. Okay, and the other side just goes directly to your TV or with the power supply. Okay, but with my TV it works just fine actually. So I'm just going to do what I always do and put it behind my TV, connected directly, and it rebooted by itself. It's rebooting. For example, you can see the difference because when you first boot up and you have connected to the computer and not to a power supply or behind your TV or something, you will see, for example, this is a difference that it's more noticeable. When you boot up in that way, you won't see this background. You will see just a dark background. You won't see any background, just black. Okay, so now that I have booted up in a decent power supply, let's say, you see that I have the background. So now it gives me the option to select between grid show or launcher. I prefer launcher, so I'm gonna pick launcher always. And there you go. Here we are. Okay, just click OK and see it has this background. So you just try it. If you want, just try it, and if you're gonna see that it booting your device connected to the PC, you're not gonna get any background in here. I mean, it doesn't get all the power needed by the device. So let's just confirm that we are on Finland's 1.7. Okay, this is we go to about device, and here it is. Well, Finland's 1.7 is Android version. 1.1.1 is not 1.2.2, but is what it works best. What can I say? Okay, here you can see the dark. This is because it is the too dark for your kernel. That's how he has it. Alright, so that's all for today. Again, if you want to flash, you have to repeat the steps. Just make sure that developer option, that debugging option in under developer option is not checked. Repeat, it's not checked. It doesn't have to be checked. Okay, and then that make sure that the USB, okay, that it is not in MTP but in mass storage mode, and then you can go ahead and connect to PC. Alright, that's all for today. My name is Veronica, and that's all for today. Tomorrow I'm gonna upload a new video to show you how to make custom ROMs, like in the update images type. That will be very handy anyway for you to have and to know. Bye.